What we have here is the USA Trains FEF-3. I've got it set in the DCC delay mode, which means it has to have 8 volts of power before it starts moving. It's for slow speed running. The regular DC mode is for high speed running. I like this one because it gets the smoke unit running before there's any power going to the motor. Run it off of the Revolution base station, which is under the other side of that box with a battery, because I don't have a power pack. As you can see, it's at 49% on it. Eventually this engine will probably end up getting Rail Pro, but this engine has the smoke stack that's synchronized. There's a lot more smoke coming out than what's it's showing on the video. Down below, let's see if I can get it to catch. See a little bit of it. It's got the cylinder smoke. I did not remove these because it's going back into the crate after this video for safe storage. And whenever the whistle blows, it might bump the bell first. There we go. Comes out of the whistle. Start to see the smoke a little bit better. It's wanting to suck around to the other side of the box because the base station does have a fan on it and it's pulling it to it, but it's got a Mars light up front. It's got the marker boards and lanterns that all light up. You can turn the Mars light off with this switch here. This switch here is where you got your DCC delay. You got motor off, and then you got regular just DC mode. On the other side, turn the phone around, you have the switch here for the volume. Just like any Phoenix sound, if you hold it one direction it'll get louder, hold it the other direction it'll get quieter until it eventually turns off. For the video purpose, I don't want it too loud. And then you have smoke off, which is all the way up, which is, the odd thing is the smoke is off, but it is smoking. You have smoke on, and then cylinder off, which turns off the cylinder smoke included. And then on the back, you got the lanterns and the backup light. But this is an absolutely stunning engine. I love the smoke options, especially that whistle, which I'm using an LGB track magnet. The reed switches are located, you can see there's 2 of them. The one closest to me is for the bell, and the one farthest from me is for that there whistle. So if you want a lot of smoke and you want it to work out of, I noticed with the DC mode, it was working real strong out of here and strong out of here, but the cylinder, it was not very strong out of. Whenever I switched the mode over to the DCC delay, is whenever, see the smoke come out whenever it stops like the real ones. Whenever I switched it over to the DCC delay, the smoke really come on. Right now there's no power to the track, so it's got capacitors that keep juice in it to keep it running for a short period of time. But, so that right there was the DCC delay mode with the DC mode. Let me see if I can see this. So, you can see the wheels start turning at slower speed, but the smoke is not as powerful because it doesn't have as much juice. This is what, per the manual, is for high speed running. I will mostly do slow speed running, and I like the stronger smoke, so I would probably be doing the DCC delay at all times. Using Aristocrat smoke unit, or fluid. So, shut it down. You see, there wasn't near as much smoke. We'll go back to the DCC delay, and as you can see, we get our lights on because there is power going to it. We're at 30-some%. If I can get it to focus. There we go, 40%. 66% before it starts working. But the smoke come on beforehand, and now the smoke has more voltage, so it will smoke a lot more. One of the interesting things about this engine that I really like, to kill all power, let it die before I go to unplug this. Okay, you can actually, might need to put a hand on the engine and a hand on the plug. Lock this tender so it can't roll away. The engine will run. Get it up to speed here. We're at 40% on the revolution. It will run with the tender disconnected. Which the tender, in order to connect it, you lift up this flap here, and there is a plug below. But all in all, I love this engine. It is just beautiful. Wish you could see how much this is actually smoking. I put this box here because the curtains, you can't see it at all in the video. See that blowout at the bottom again whenever she stops. Yeah, USA Trains did an excellent job on this engine. I love it.